My name is Donna Kūpono Rivera Lucero. I am the program director with Malama Family Recovery Center.
What does that entail?
Too much. It's overseeing therapeutic living, intensive outpatient. We have 3 facilities that we need to take care of, and it's a huge kuleana. I was a cultural liaison and counselor before that.
So you've been in this field
for at least 20, 25 years. You know, the people that I meet, the women that I meet, they teach me. And I appreciated that from them. And with Malama, I was able to figure out that my passion and my purpose was actually culture, because I could not practice that when I was younger. Because I found my purpose for my life in this season, I want the women to learn what is your purpose in your life for whichever season. Because then you can be self-aware, then you know who you are, and then move forward from there. Because if you don't know who you are, where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? And that's why I love my culture classes. Every week for 2 hours, we get to go and play in the aina. We get to go play in the canoes. We get to go play in the ocean just to cleanse and release, go up the river, go up the mountain, wherever we need to go in order to connect to the sacred space that we live in. Malama Family Recovery is Maui's only women-specific treatment facility where we allow women and their children to come in through treatment while mommy gets the support she needs. You know, we provide caring, holistic services so that we can strengthen the families of the Maui community. When we receive a phone call, we call that a screening. We take down the information, and depending on the level of care that is recommended, we have the therapeutic living program. It's a sober environment where they can come and live, learn some basic life skills classes. We provide care coordination, which is transportation. We help them with applying for DHS, for financial, for whatever they need to build their own special foundation, because each person is different. We also provide intensive outpatient treatment. It's about 10 hours a week of psychoeducation classes, recovery education, and maintenance. And then as they move and progress through the program, we help them with the continuum of care, which is your outpatient and aftercare services. While mom is doing classes, we have the early learning center where while they go class, babies can stay in the early learning center, and then they have their own schedule. You know, they have nap time, eating time, play time, a lot of the early developmental type of activities with the staff. We've serviced about 3,000 women and children since 2009. Another program that we have is the Baby Safe program, and that's our special outreach program. And what happens, SAFE stands for Substance Abuse Free Environment. When a woman is pregnant and she's still using, we try to take them off the drug if it's needed. We go to the hospital, or we get called from CWS or the doctors and say, hey, we have a flag person, do you have room? And because we've built a really strong partnership with Child Welfare Services, and we do have a space, they would allow mom to come home with baby, because we believe that the bonding time is so important for the newborn and mommy to be together. One important thing for me is making sure that when they're first born, that the keikis get to come back with their mom for whatever circumstances, that they can come to Malama and bond. That's when the needed love, support, gentleness, and kindness needs to come in order so that it'll stop the generational cycle. I've seen a lot of generational addiction in the families that we serve. And so to be able to help with that so that they can live a stronger, healthier life is awesome, because then they become stronger community members. That's what hits my heart, is making sure that the babies come with their mommies and making sure that they get the help that they need in order to strengthen the families for themselves and for the community. Ho'okahi ka ilau like ana. What that means to me, it takes me back to my one of my exercises as far as who is in your canoe, meaning wielding together. And what it is that part of building, or part of our recovery, is building a sober support. So each seat, which there's 6, there's a kuleana. And so in seat 6 is where I would stand as the person in recovery. And seat 1 would be the best person or divinity that would help me to guide where I need to go. And then seat 1 and seat 2, we need to work together because the seat 2 causes the rhythm of the canoe. And then 3 and 4 is the strong paddlers. Those are the ones that's who's helping me, who's my stronger support, who will tell me that, hey, you're going down the wrong path, so you need to do something. And then seat 5 is the one that helps with the ama, to make sure that the canoe doesn't flip over. So I teach that as part of the va'a lesson on how to build a sober support, who's important in your life, and building together and paddling together for recovery. You know, if I really look out, I mean, if I could get the resources and the support, if we could get the resources and the support, I would love to see an ahupua'a from the mountain to the ocean, where we come to live and just do what we gotta do in order to become who we gotta become. You know, whether that's wherever people come from, and we can start for the women, but I'd like to see that as a whole community. I know sometimes it's kind of hard because of the way we have divided the aina, but I know that there's places and spaces that can still produce a lot of connection with the aina. Like we have a good partnership with Ka'ehube, that organization, and we go there to be in the ocean. You know, we go there to do Hawaiian activities, Native Hawaiian activities. I never played konani board before, and I learned over there. We made kihe, we had the coconut from Duke, and we made our own bowl of light. So there's a lot of things and activities that I want to go back to doing, because classroom for me is like, oh, I'd rather be outside, and learn outside.